after this April 8th event, there will not be another total eclipse in the U.S. For another 20 years.
Hi everyone, I'm Steve Stoller.
And I'm Shauna Haley, and this is Inside Plano. Well, good morning, Plano. First, let's start with the obvious. It's just Shauna Haley here with you today. Steve Stoller couldn't make our recording today, but that doesn't matter. We still have a great show. And this month, we're focusing on an event that we have been planning for since 2017. 2017, you say? That is correct. That is the year that the last total solar eclipse occurred in the United States. And once that happened, and once we looked up and realized that the next path of totality was going over Texas, and specifically over the DFW region, we knew we needed to get started planning for that. So here we are in 2024, and the day has arrived. If you are listening to today's show after April 8th, I'm sorry, this information is going to be a little dated, but we wanted to get all of the details in front of all of you who are regular listeners so that you could be prepared to enjoy the event as much as possible. I have invited to our show today Millerann Moya, who is Senior Marketing Specialist with Visit Plano. What is Visit Plano? That is the City of Plano's Convention and Visitors Bureau, but really Visit Plano because that's what we want people to do. And she is leading a lot of the efforts related to the total solar eclipse. So, hi, Millerann.
Hello, Shauna.
This is going to be a fun. I feel like we have literally, the two of us, been talking eclipses since 2017.
Literally, believe it or not. Yes, we have.
Well, I get to steal a little of Steve's thunder because he always starts our show by asking our guests to tell us something that they wouldn't necessarily have known by other people. So what's a little known fact about you?
Well, I've been in this role for 13 years, but on the weekends, I'm just a soccer mom. I have two little boys and a husband, so they keep us on our toes.
I can imagine. And I remember when some of those little ones joined the family. So it's pretty good to be a soccer mom, though, if you're working in Visit Plano, because sports marketing is a big deal for us.
Yes, we were actually just talking about that this morning, and now I'm getting to experience all the parks for myself.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. A different perspective.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the eclipse. Can you tell our audience what a total solar eclipse is and why it's kind of a big deal?
Sure. So a total solar eclipse happens when the moon crosses the sun and the earth, between the sun and the earth. So totality happens when the moon blocks the sun and it creates a shadow that we see here on earth. So that's the importance, and only people that are within the path of totality will see that shadow.
And as we mentioned, we are in that path. So really, we've known about it since 2017, correct?
Yes, correct. Texas was not in the path of totality during the 2017 total eclipse, but at that time, you, myself, and Plano Arts and Events, we were all emailing each other and making sure that we had that on our radar.
So, what type of preparations have been underway? I mean, it's the sun and the moon and the earth, the rotations are doing their thing. So what has the city been doing?
Sure. So we first created a what I'm calling a solar eclipse task force to come up with our strategic plan. And from there, we engaged our Plano hotel partners to make sure that they were aware of this important event and starting to prepare special offers and things that we could use to help bring visitors to Plano for that event. We created a landing page on Visit Plano's website and informational rack cards, some commemorative stickers, and we distributed those as well as some posters to our city facilities and our community partners. We, believe it or not, started purchasing glasses about 2 years ago, and also placing ads to promote Plano for tourists to come and stay here for this event. We've been in communication with TxDOT and their preparedness plans and listening to their suggestions to cities that are in the path.
So it's going to impact a lot of Texas, clearly. And
Yes,
we have a lot of
absolutely.
people in our region. So just some basic details for people. What's the date? What's the time that this is supposed to happen?
So the big day is April 8th. That is a Monday. And during Totality itself is just 3.5 minutes long. But the total eclipse will make its way across Texas from the southwest to the northeast. And we can expect it to get dark in Plano around 12:23 p.m. with Totality happening at 1:41 p.m.
Wow. So
Yeah.
it'll be a really special sight. Obviously something you don't experience every day.
Absolutely, and a great little lunchtime treat.
So if I'm wanting to watch the eclipse, what should I do to prepare?
First, you need to make sure that you have your ISO certified eclipse viewing glasses. Looking at the sun directly during this type of event is dangerous. So we want to make sure that everyone is prepared and has their viewing glasses. If you're wanting to venture out between your home or your workplace during this time, I would recommend giving yourself plenty of time to reach your destination. This state of Texas is the largest state in the path, and the state is estimating that there will be 3 million additional people that could potentially be visiting our state during this time. So roads could potentially be crowded, and we just want to make sure that everyone gives themselves plenty of time to get from one place to the next.
I was thinking about, the solar eclipse that happened earlier this year.
Yes.
And because it was a perfect day, I was actually caught a little off guard by the number of people that were sitting in their yards at
Yes.
home and pulled over to the side of the road. And that wasn't even a total solar eclipse. So we could expect a magnitude beyond that.
Correct.
Potentially. So if you're a Plano resident, what are we recommending?
We're recommending for Plano residents to view the total eclipse in their local communities, in their neighborhoods, maybe their local park, but to stay close to home.
Yeah, just to reduce the crowds.
Yes.
Yeah. But there are some official viewing locations, correct?
Yes, that is correct. We have designated Oak Point Park Nature Preserve and Windhaven Meadows Park as the two official parks for to view the solar eclipse, mainly for our visitors. We wanted to make sure that we gave them a place that had the amenities that they need, and these are two great parks that they can go to.
Yeah. And, listeners, amenities, those parks are both special event parks.
Yes.
So they have restrooms there. They have
Parking.
a little more parking.
Yeah.
So it's a little safer to have larger crowds there. But,
Correct.
Everybody has a home, a park within 10 minutes walking distance of their home, so that's a great thing if you live here like I do. Okay, so if I am a visitor, because we sometimes have people who aren't Plano residents listening to this podcast, what should I bring with me if I'm showing up at the park to watch?
So again, make sure you have your ISO certified glasses. You're welcome to bring a picnic and blankets and chairs just to make your experience better, and also again pack your patience getting to and from your destination.
So you keep mentioning glasses. Is there where should people find these glasses and make sure that they're certified?
Yes, you can find the ISO certified glasses at Visit Plano. Our visitor center is giving away 2 glasses per family while supplies last. We're located at Legacy West, and we're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 now until the eclipse. So come get your free glasses there. My understanding also is that Neighborhood Services is coordinating with local neighborhoods to distribute a limited supply of glasses as well. And also at the viewing, the official viewing locations, they will be giving away, again, another limited supply of viewing glasses.
So best to prepare ahead of time with your own
Yes.
glasses. If not, there are some places you can get them. And
Yes.
I think we're getting pretty close. So if you haven't picked up your free glasses, you may want to get around to ordering some.
Yes.
Because there's not a lot of time to do that.
Yes.
So what special events are planned that you're aware of? Because I know Visit Plano's been tracking.
Yes. We have a lot of events on our website at visitplano.com, but just to shout out 2 events. The night before, on April 7th, in downtown Plano, they are throwing an Eclipse Eve street party from 5 to 9:30 p.m. It's a free, family-friendly event that will feature celestial-themed photo ops and live music, of course. And they're actually shutting down 15th Street to cars. So there will be plenty of tables under the stars, if you will.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Also, on April 8th, Legacy West is throwing the ultimate rooftop party with a DJ, interactive activities, photo ops, and food and beverage options for purchase. Tickets are just $10, and that will include your own pair of Eclipse viewing glasses.
Oh, so another way you can get glasses and have a good time. So the nice thing is it is midday, so you could take a little bit of time off and do a longer lunch break and really enjoy a unique experience.
Yes.
Well, is there anything else that you would want our listeners to know about the Total Solar Eclipse?
I think it's important to note that after this April 8th event, there will not be another total eclipse in the U.S. For another 20 years.
Oh,
so
wow.
This is a very special event that we're happy to be a part of. And so while you're out and about or in your front yards with your family and your friends or at work with your coworkers, you have your eclipse glasses taking photos together, we would love for you to post those photos and use the hashtag Plano Eclipse. And we'll be looking for those photos and would be happy to share.
Oh, that's great. Well, thanks for joining the show. And I did not know that. So it's not exactly now or never, but it is now or not for 20 years.
Correct.
Well, there are a lot of events. I would encourage, and we'll link in the show notes, to come to the Visit Plano Eclipse special page because there are several events you've been tracking. I know that our library is also doing some educational themed events related, so you'll want to check out the library page. My team is going to be, for communications, we'll be out at Windhaven Meadows. So we'd love to meet you if you're from out of town or if you have guests that you want to direct, we'll be out there. And we can't wait to celebrate with everyone. It just feels like we've been preparing forever and I'm excited that it's finally here. So now for good weather and clear skies.
Yes.
All right. Well, as I said, we'll have links to more information in the show notes. And until next time, Plano, you know how to get in touch with us at askplano@plano.gov, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks so much.
And that's it for our Inside Plano. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did doing it.
If you have any comments or suggestions, send them to us at askplano@plano.gov. Bye.
Talk to you next month. The Inside Plano podcast is brought to you by the City of Plano.